Man, what's going on? What's going on? Literally, I always mess up. Literally, is no pressure. We back again. Everybody late. I'm not sure who gonna show up. I guess I'm. Actually, I ain't even really feel too good, but shit, I came on in anyway. So I guess we'll. I just started out with the rapper Huey. He was shot and killed in St. Louis. And from what the story was saying, like they really don't have like a lot of evidence. They want people to call in with information. And they were saying like he left behind a 13-year-old daughter. And that make me think, I guess like once you making it to the industry, like, is it really a good idea to like, move from where you live? Because it seemed like every rapper, like, even if they not really a street rapper, they always getting into it with the people in their hometown the most, like shooting at them and showing up at their studios trying to kill them. But I guess you don't really know what's be going on because, a lot of times when rappers fall off, they kind of have to stay in the streets a little bit to maintain. So you don't know if that was some stuff from the streets or like somebody just like straight up hating. But yeah, and another story, DL Hughley, he collapsed on the stage. And they were saying he had COVID-19, so he's supposed to be like quarantining for like 2 weeks. And he was saying he was asymptomatic, and I guess that's like where you don't really feel anything, and he had exhaustion. So I mean, if that's the case, like probably most people probably got it. You get what I'm saying? But you don't really know if the test is real because they were saying it was fake diagnosis and all that kind of stuff. But he was saying he had exhaustion, so that could have been just what it was, and you don't know if the hospital could have gave him a false diagnosis. So that's just what it is. And it was another. There was a video of Boosie walking by some people. He was standing. Well, he was calling people like stupid for waiting on like Gucci to like open up. And for the most part, like I didn't really see him saying nothing back though. But is it really stupid to buy stuff that like racist people make? Cause it's like, I mean, for the most part, like all the like elite people financially, like they hate black people. So like the people who make cars and gas and the owners of Walmart, like. So the owners of Walmart like hate, black people when you stop shopping at Walmart. So it's like that'll be kind of hard to do to stop shopping where like the people hate black people. That'll be damn near mostly everywhere you shop. But I guess you can like stop on the stuff that's unnecessary to have like overpriced clothes. So. We got the real One Trip Below looking cool than a motherfucker. What's going on, man?
What it do, man? What it do, baby? Boy, that's
He pulled me in at 7.
What's that?
Go ahead.
It's me?
Yeah.
Y'all can hear me? What's going on out there, man? Yeah, I got my shades on there. I ain't feeling too good. I had to get myself together. The real One Triple O. Had to do a little crime or whatever. But, just want to say R.I.P. to Chastity, man. Like, she's a beautiful soul, very, very good friend of mine. She passed away last night, so.
Chastity, what this a childhood friend?
Actually, just a very special friend, man. Very special friend.
Just scoot over.
Just do that.
But she was down there family, you know what I'm saying? My family knew her family. And all, you feel me? So.
That's what's up, man. A lot of guys won't even talk about like shedding a tear when they lose somebody close to them. But it's good that you.
I just found out about this shit. 4:30, 5 o'clock on the way up here. So I had to get myself. I've been here for a minute. I had to get myself together.
Oh damn.
But yeah, shout out, yeah, man. For
We
real,
appreciate
for
you
real.
coming though. That's some crazy shit, and you talking about it. So that's why I like artists too. Like when they do go through stuff like that, they'll put it in their music and express how they feel. And I'm sure there's a fan out there that's going through the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So R.I.P. man, R.I.P. Damn, that kind of like that changed the mood a little bit. Like
Yeah, it changed, it definitely changed mine. But I know she wouldn't want me to be real sad. You know, she was a real lively person, fun person, energetic person. So she wouldn't want a nigga to be in a dull moment. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I came here.
That's what's up. I mean, I see, cause some people like, if I guess you have to be close to people, cause I'm one of them people. Like when I hear people, cause some people they could hear like a celebrity pass and they'll break down. So that's good you expressing yourself, man. And R.I.P. to Chastity. She was from Atlanta.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess we'll continue with the Boosie story. Boosie was I don't know if you've seen it. Boosie walked past. He was in the mall and he called some people like stupid and dumb for like waiting on Gucci. You get what I'm saying? So do you feel like that's dumb to like even buying stuff from a racist company when like most of them don't even like black people anyway. So people who make gas and Walmart and a lot of products we use probably don't like black people, so it'll kind of be hard to do. But I feel like you can avoid stuff that you really don't need, like overpriced clothes. So what's your thoughts on it?
About what Boosie said about Gucci.
Yeah.
Shit. I just say let every man do what they do. Shit.
Yeah.
You know, folks want to see Gucci. Shit, man, shit. What is it? What is a Gucci business? Who see Gucci? You know what I'm saying, man?
I guess he's saying like for the racist stuff, but
Are you talking about Gucci man or Gucci the store?
no, the Gucci clothes, like.
Oh, I think he's talking about Gucci the goddamn man. I'm like, shit, that's the only Gucci I respect. Shit. But nah, shit. I feel him on that then. Shit. Fuck Gucci. Y'all be doing racist shit for them niggas. I like y'all clothes though, I'm not gonna lie, but still fuck y'all, you know what I'm saying?
But I think if Jordan or Gucci like made a commercial with like a monkey and some Jordan shoes and Gucci clothes, people still will buy that shit. They'll be like, oh man, that was a mistake. Like they'll make any
I'm pretty
excuse.
sure they would.
Yeah.
Especially white people.
Yeah.
Black people would too though.
Yeah.
They gonna be like, I got a new monkey Jordan.
So that's crazy though, but that's pretty much how it is. It don't matter what these overpriced clothes, like I guess that's like the thing. So it don't matter what they do, people still want to have that shit to be like, nigga, I'm better than you. I got this. So I don't think Gucci man actually he's supposed to be like part of like the Gucci clothes. So
Yeah, that's I guess that's dope.
yeah, cause I seen him and so it was like a black Gucci shirt. That shit was hard as fuck too.
It's Gucci, man. You know, I guess that's dope. You know,
Yeah.
but Gucci, the label, the company, they still fuck y'all. Y'all niggas be doing racist shit.
Yeah.
Don't be trying to get Gucci man on board. Just think all the niggas gonna hop back on board with y'all. Y'all gotta do a little bit more for us, man.
Cause he was saying when he first approached him about it, they was basically like, "No, we ain't trying to talk to you." But
Yeah, at first they ain't even want that nigga to even use the Gucci name.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? They're like, yo, you gotta check the name Gucci man. Call yourself Louis man, so we don't give a damn. But Gucci man, no.
I guess when you continue to succeed, people be like, "Let's fuck with this nigga."
Yeah, once you get
Yeah.
your money up to a certain level and you getting these niggas tapped back, they be like, hey, this guy's making a name for us, so we can use it to promote ourselves. Hold on. Give him a call. Hey, Tim, go ahead and get him on the phone. You know what I'm saying? They be doing little shit like that, little weird motherfucker.
Okay, we're gonna switch it up. Okay. I don't know if this ever happened to you, right? But have you ever been like talking to a chick, you know what I'm saying? You speaking your little game to her, and another nigga just walk up and start talking to her. Like you just spitting your game, and he just walk up, like cut your conversation off, and just start talking to her because he might know her.
I can't recall. I've been walking with chicks, like somebody who I already know, and a nigga from Barry probably from their hometown from us, seeing them like in Walmart or some shit. Like, hey, such and such, what's going on? Shit like that, but nah, not cut me out no conversation, man. I'm like, hey, I'm a man, bro. You can't disrespect me. Like, you better be like, excuse me or something. To cut me off. I'm like, hold on, bro. You heard I was talking. Like, fuck. Why they do that at?
But shit, that happened to me when I've been at work, when I've been at the club. Like niggas.
Well, it's understandable in the club. Like, it's like a goddamn one sheep on one and 10 wolves in that bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, they be trying to pounce down. Like, she might not even know you were trying to talk to her. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you can be face to face with her.
Shit, it be 10 niggas face to face with her. That be that's the club life. They be like, oh, shot. Hey, what you drinking on? What you might be you out right now on Molly with Adderall with Percocet, whoop. You know, that's the club life.
But one of the stories I had, like, I just say one of my club stories. I was sitting on a couch or whatever, and a girl came up and started talking. And you know, I had got cool with a guy going into the club, so we was just kind of like politicking together. Mm-hmm. And you know, she walked up to me, hugged me and shit, and we started talking. And then he was like, "Hey man, ain't you so and so? Oh man, what's up, man? Hey man, come here, man, come here. Hey, yeah, sit down right here." So yeah. I was like, what the fuck? I was just like, okay, that's just what it is. But yeah, niggas did me like that a lot, but I don't even say that, man. I just look at them like, okay, that's what niggas be doing. But and like, yeah, when I was at work, like I was talking to a chick, and the guy he drove up to her and just started talking to her, like when I was talking to her. But if I see a girl talking to a dude, like I won't even. Sometimes I don't even speak. I let her do what she gotta do, then I say something. Cause
man, that's called being a cop blocker.
You know,
if you got them in the opinion.
It's a
shit gonna do what the fuck they wanna do. If they wanna talk to the nigga, they gonna talk. If they don't wanna talk to that nigga, he can come to 10,000, whatever. They really don't wanna talk to that nigga, they would not talk to that nigga. They do what they want, man. It's like, I don't know, it's like pit bulls, you know what I'm saying? Like, they territorial, like, I do what the fuck I want. Like,
it's like some guys like. But okay, yeah, it was a post, and somebody made a video about it. It was a guy saying, it might have been a female, and they were saying this broke nigga shit to take her to go box.
I don't give a fuck what the motherfuckers feel like. If I'm hungry, I'm gonna do the fuck I feel like. This broke nigga shit to come in on another nigga shit.
Yeah. I don't know, I guess some people just make up shit to make
be bougie, get what?
Yeah.
Nigga, if I goddamn paid all this money for this shit and the food slammed me, I ain't taking no to go shit if the food ain't slammed me. Y'all can have this shit. And you ain't get no tip. I promise you. But you gonna get a tip every time my food slamming? Shit. And I got enough of it. But I'll take some of this shit home, smoke a blunt, and eat some more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's like one of the best. I don't know about anybody else, but that's like one of the best wonders in the world is to smoke something good and then have something real good to eat. You just be,
you know it's good.
You know what I'm saying? You just be real peace. You might damn near be humming eating your food. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what my daughter be doing.
But yeah, I think people, I guess it's kind of crazy to keep making up stuff to try to make it seem like somebody lame when it's not. I guess somebody's just trying to flex.
You know what I was thinking about the other day?
Yeah.
Like people, okay, but people are more accepting of the fake, but get mad when you tell them the truth. These things, you know what I'm saying? I seen a meme like that up on IG. Like, People respect the fake more than the truth.
You know, that brings me to something. I was dating this chick, right? So when I was dating her, she never like caught me cheating or whatever. So when I tried to get back with her, I was like, look, I just told her like everything I did, you know what I'm saying? I was like, I want to keep everything like smooth and then clear, like coming up truthful. And then when I told her, she said, you should have just lied about it. She was like, I didn't even want to know that. You get what I'm saying? So
that's what I would have said too. Like, hey, let's go out on a new slate, but you ain't gotta know this shit. Something else for you to think about and question me about later on down the line? Hell no. We're gonna start right here, right now, and be straight.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But everything else in the back end now.
Yeah, I was just on some.
So I take it she stopped talking to you.
No. We was together a couple of years after that.
Oh yeah. Shit, well, you was alright then.
Yeah, it worked. You know what I'm saying? The truth do hypnotize women sometimes. It'll make them.
I tell you that too anyway. Like, you just gonna have to accept it or not. That's just what it is. Like, either you accept me for who I am, or don't accept the nigga at all. You know?
That's all you can do, man. Okay. I don't know if you seen Ja Rule, like he doing like commercials and like house parties. So to me, I'm like, you know, if you go ahead, speak on. What's up, Doctor?
My head is just automatically shaking on his own. Yo, I ain't. How can I put this? You know, that man out here getting a check, I guess. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, a lot of people, I will say this, a lot of people come in on Ja Rule, but they ain't got more money than Ja Rule.
Yeah.
But, you know, it is an entertainment business, so you also have a right there to your comments, you know what I'm saying? So, on my comments,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put it like this. Like he's doing the house party thing. I ain't see nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I ain't gonna tell them what them folks paid Ja Rule to goddamn bust a 16 out there. Alright. Shit. If he even was paid, he could have been. They probably seen this nigga in the building. They could have played this song. He was like, yo, give me the mic. He probably been on a bean or something, feeling good, smoking weed, drinking. You know, I know when you feeling, you know what I'm saying? You know. But on the other part,
Yeah.
on the commercial, I will say this. I felt like he was cooning.
Yeah.
Where he was talking about them guy rolls, chicken. Make it so good when to slap your arm. I said, this nigga think he John Witherspoon or something, bro. I said, this nigga wild.
Yeah, they had him on some clown shit on there.
That nigga was cooning, boy. Like, good chicken. Tap dance. And guy rolls chicken, you know. He was goddamn, hey. You know, hey, man. If that's what you want to do to get your check, no, hey, all power to you, bro. But I remember at a time when you had hits for like J-Lo, you did. Ashanti, real pop, that was in plenty of movies. Motherfuckers talk, you know, niggas might be talking about Ja Rule now, you know. I don't take nothing away from credit that people done scored. He like 50 Cent, knock him off his goddamn, you know, off his shit. Feed into that shit 50 Cent had to say. He should have just kept doing his thing. You know, if he was in movies, that nigga was in movies, Steven Seagal, bro.
Yeah, he was doing his thing, man. He was doing his thing.
Now 50 Cent is doing everything Ja Rule was doing. You know what I'm saying?
I guess, you know, maybe like he wanted his spot. You never know why somebody will take him. But we know that story, though.
Man, he don't went beyond that nigga spot. That nigga don't went beyond. If he won this spot, he exceeded and over exceeded.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Like, I'm sure, like, if he did want to get back into the acting business, like 50 probably could like stop a lot of stuff from happening for him. Cause, you know what I'm saying? He got juice, but my thoughts on that, like,
You say got juice.
yeah, nigga got juice. They just make one call, because they be knowing the directors and all that kind of stuff in them
Hey, he
things.
ain't talking about New Orleans, nigga.
Oh, yeah.
He got juice.
Niggas got pulled. But yeah, my thoughts, like, when a lot of rappers fall off, because I made a video a while back about, like, Young Jock. And I think, like, I guess when people fall off, man, I guess you gotta look at them like it's possible. Like, can't nobody stay at the top, you know what I'm saying? Some people fall further than others. But I mean, if some people commit suicide because they not in the same position. So, you know, my hat go out to anybody, you know what I'm saying? You fall off and you still keep trying to feed your family and you ain't giving up and you not being seen in a certain light. You get what I'm saying? So I say keep going. He still got kids to feed, so you know, why not do commercials? But some people will coon to feed their family, so you know, maybe shit got real bad, so he just doing what he gotta do. So that's my thoughts on it. And okay, did you see the video of the man who got body slammed because the cop thought he was like had a warrant?
What? Oh yeah, the old head.
Yeah, the police.
By the check cash plate.
Yeah, they walked up on him and they was like, he talking to him, like he didn't seem like he was hiding nothing. He was like complying, doing what he needed to do, and the officer just came up and grabbed him.
He just sounded like he was annoyed with these officers. That's all I'm like, y'all keep fucking with him.
Yeah, they was irritating and bothering him. So the officer just walked up and body slammed him. And I was thinking,
Yeah, why he was handcuffed. He was handcuffed.
no, he wasn't handcuffed when they
I
body
think they
slammed
was
him.
handcuffing him and then did that shit.
He was trying to.
Oh.
He just stuck up behind. He was like, "Put your hands behind your back," like that. You know what I'm saying? And so I guess he resisted a little bit, and that's when he was like boom. I don't know. He might have been resisted. He just might have wanted
He
to.
didn't
throw him around.
resist. We ain't even gonna put that out there. He did not resist.
He didn't resist.
He did not resist.
So he threw him on the ground, and then I'm thinking too, like, even if he did have a warrant, like you're not supposed to assault somebody because they got a warrant. And you thinking like that, the warrant, the person who actually had the warrant, that could have been like a child support warrant. Like you don't deserve to get thrown on the ground for like a warrant. That could have been anything. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't even think it was that serious. Because they said it was like they was just saying warrant.
I
Like,
didn't let him go in the video. That's how.
and I think he should get 10 million.
He's suing for like 700,000.
Now he should get more than that. Some shit
That's
that's
what
gonna
was
make him
real.
stop.
And on.
Yeah, he need to get more than that. And every time some bullshit like that happens, you should get millions. That might cut some of it down to like making sure a person is who they say they are, because they be guessing a lot of times anyway. So
And they would say in the video, oh, that's not him. That's not dude the one. They was like, the other officer like, no. It was like, okay, well, let's get him out. Man, you just had 4 people on this. You just had 4 people on this motherfucker guy. Now you talking about, let's get him up. That's not him. That's not the right guy.
and the white cop who did it, he was nervous because he was like, so that's not him. I seen that. He's like, oh, so that's not him. He was like, he kind of exhaled like, damn, I fucked up.
Talking about, all right, sir, like, we got him up, help get him up. All right, sir, we gonna get you a hospital medical attention. He's like, I don't want attention no more. Who want to keep fucking with the police officer? Excuse me. But who the fuck want to keep fucking with the police officer when they just slammed your ass? Now you talking about let me give you help you get medical attention. I've been terrified. You know what I'm saying?
What's going on? What's going on? We got KK the Beast up in here.
What it do? What it do?
Take it one day at a time.
Okay, I guess we'll get back to the this other stuff, you know. Okay, I always say this before, right? So if I say something you don't want to answer, just say nigga, I don't want to answer this shit. So that's how I always started off. Okay, so okay, what's your latest project? Back It Up, like how the movement going with this song? Back It Up.
Back it up, doing great. You feel what I'm saying? Sure, you know, I'm getting a lot of feedback, of course, from the people. You feel me? So it's been going great. You know, that's an old song. I dropped that years ago. You feel me? I just dropped the video though, directed by High Def recently. So you know, that just sparked it back up. It's going good. Squad dance.
Okay, so how long you been doing music?
Seriously?
Yeah.
Since 2000 and seriously like 2010. 2010. You know what I mean? So it's been about 10 years now.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess KK the Beast, like that's like KK like your nickname, or like how you come about putting together KK the Beast.
I mean, it's a long story, you feel me? But to make it short, I was in Metro Juvenile, and of course, you know, the folks that was in there, they ain't know how to pronounce my name or whatever like that, and I ain't go by my real name anyway. So Pat from East Point, he just said KK, you know what I'm saying? He just put it in the L. I was like 13, 14 at that time, so I was like, no, I like that. Just ran with that. And at first it was KK Ratchet the Beast, but I got older, took the Ratchet out, and I stuck with KK the Beast.
Okay. So I see you saying you was locked up in the juvenile. So what you get locked up for?
It's like, damn, man, you know, that was probation violation, you know, as a juvenile, you know, probation violation, that was a lot of it, you know what I'm saying? And a bunch of little crazy stuff.
Yeah, when I was growing up too, I always used to hear, like, everybody always used to talk about, like, people committing, like, suicides in, like, detention centers. Like, did you see anything like that?
No, I ain't see it, but of course I heard a lot of situations like that.
Okay.
Unfortunately. It's an unfortunate situation.
Okay, yeah, you from Richmond, Virginia, right?
Yeah, I'm originally from Richmond, Virginia. Yeah.
So how long you been in Georgia?
Since I was 9. I went to Athens Elementary School on Glenwood. You feel me? I was raised out here based on my life for real. So.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah.
So was it well, yeah, you didn't really see too much then if you were 9 years old. So like you got any brothers and stuff like in VA, or everybody came down to Georgia?
No, I still got family in VA, you know what I'm saying? I still got my dad and cousins and aunties, you know, the family's still in VA, you know what I mean? So,
okay. Okay, what's the I guess the best thing about the music scene in Atlanta?
The best thing?
Yeah.
Is the networking. Let me get that juice. Jeez. The networking, man. It's a lot of networking situations, you know what I'm saying? You can get yourself into, you can get in the right place at the right time, you know, by a blink of an eye, you ain't even mean to, you know what I mean? So it's the spot.
Okay. Okay, since you've been doing music, what's probably the shadiest thing somebody done to you since you've been in the business? You don't gotta say a name, just kind of like
Shadiest thing somebody did. Shady things happened and I lived and I learned. You know what I'm saying? I think now, when I was locked up, it was just folks that was trying to backdoor and try to just get on there and try to get interviewed. You know, on my TV show. You know what I'm saying? When I was gone and try to get.
Why you locked up?
Yeah,
Damn, niggas think shit.
I mean, not even that. They won't support it. You know what I'm saying? I'm locked up. So you know, it's a fee to come in and get interviewed on my show. But I'm locked up. You don't even want, you my dog. You ain't want to even come for a donation or anything. They just trying to get an interview. They just trying to, you know what I'm saying? They just trying to get seen, not even looking out for me, not knowing nothing. But you trying to come on my shit.
You didn't give a fuck
You know
about
what I
that
mean? So
situation.
so it was just crazy. So I mean, that's the only thing that I, am accountable. Other than that, I lived and I learned a lot of shit.
Okay, so when you was locked up that time, like did anybody kind of turn their back on you, like family or like females or whoever?
I mean, you go to jail, all that shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they trying to man, you feel me? Like only the strong survive, you feel me? So, but yeah, but like that.
So I guess if you get locked up, like when you come out, you like fuck everybody who turned their back, or you like on some forgiving shit, like.
Damn, man, it's crazy you say that, man. Because at first it was like that, but then I gotta understand. I mean, I put myself in there. You feel me? So I can't really be holding grudges to another nigga, you feel me? Because he ain't did nothing even though you should have. At the end of the day, I put myself in there, so I really can't hold that, you feel me? So I'm still battling that for real, because it's deep when you in there, you know what I mean? Behind the walls, and your dog that you was, who do it with, he ain't seen you a penny, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you get out and smash on him, but just be like, it is what it is, you know what I mean? So
Gotta tell people about themselves still.
yeah, man.
Lame man, nigga,
But
you
then,
ain't
something,
seen
yeah,
shit.
then it's like, they know. Seems like I don't even want to waste my energy.
Right.
Talk to them, just keep winning. You feel me?
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I feel like if somebody locked up and you cool with them, like, send them something. It could be $10. You get what I'm saying? Like, anything's help when somebody locked
I
up and
don't
they
even
get no
understand
money.
a pack of noodles is a blessing. If you would just send me 40 pack of noodles, sent my whole bed, I still would have been like, yeah, nigga, you know what I'm saying? I still would have rolled with you like you sent me a big
$10
bag.
long way in jail.
So it's just, they don't even understand. But they do understand that. That's the deeper part. These niggas do.
So, okay. So, with your homeboy, like, so have you helped looked out for him since you've been out? Like, has he needed a favor from you? He was like, nah, nigga, you still be like, you still remember that shit. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I mean? But I'm on a whole nother level with this shit. You feel me? It's business first. So I gotta learn how to not put my personal feelings in business, you feel me? So we ain't tripping. As long as we handle the business, we ain't tripping.
okay, so what made you get your own show squad? Like, what made you want your own show?
Man, I was on the radio first. I was on the new radio first, 2014. I was just doing the radio, and then shit. Shout out to Jack. I ended up leaving the new radio, got with Jack, and at the time he was leaving Instinct and making this TV situation. So I came in brand new. I had to trust him. Either this was gonna flop or it's gonna be the biggest thing ever. So I trusted him, and shit, it's the biggest thing. You feel me? So I just moved from the radio to the TV, and shit, we working. New 106. You feel me?
Okay, so I seen you had, members before, so like, is it better doing the show by yourself or whatever?
Yeah, it's definitely better. It's more freestyle. It's more, do what you want to do. You feel me? There's more space now. You feel me? So it's a blessing.
Okay, what you feel like make your show better than all the other shows? Because when you constantly do interviews and stuff like that, a lot of people say like the same shit over and over. Some people don't prepare questions or nothing. They kind of freestyle it, and it'll make the interview kind of boring. So, what make you feel like your show is like it's better than the average show? You get what I'm saying?
I mean, first, man, I'm bringing back history I grew up on, which is the new 106 and Pop. You feel me? Saying I grew up on 106 and Pop.
Hell yeah.
I grew up on that, like, for real, that was my life. You feel me? So
Free
now,
and AJ.
right, you feel me? All the way back then, I was in the 5th grade. You feel me? So
Sexy ass free.
sitting in the basement before then, you feel me, at 4. But, I'm bringing it back. So it's special to me, you know what I mean? 106 Park in Atlanta, you know what I mean? Got the top 10 independent artist countdown, you feel me? So,
Oh yeah?
yeah,
They
so
show the
it's
videos and stuff on
of
there
course,
too?
of course.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm specialized
Yeah,
in, video.
yeah.
You feel me? Gotta get your shit they want. But, it's just, I feel great doing it, you know what I mean? I'm giving artists platforms, to do, different things, you feel me? So.
Okay.
And this is the time to really be on that, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
After
right.
this corona stuff, everybody been
Right, you
sheltered
really
in the
can't
house.
go out, so you might as well come on.
Everybody want to tune in to this type of
That's
stuff
right.
right now.
That's right.
Like the internet is wild.
We breaking the hottest indie artists, so that's why, to answer your question, that's why it's different than other, because we actually breaking the hottest indie artists countdown, like the videos, you feel me? So it's different, ain't no platform really like this.
Okay. So, okay, I'm gonna jump around.
For sure.
Okay, is it a female you ever dated and you was like, you was younger and you like fucked it up, like, and you kind of wanted, well, I won't say you wanted back, but is there anybody you dated like you fucked up and was like, they were solid, but you weren't mature enough to like kind of deal with somebody who trying to fuck with you like that at a younger age?
I lived and I learned, so that probably did happen, you feel me? But I probably had to learn from that,
Okay.
to make me who I am today.
Okay.
I like that. I like
You
that.
feel me? You know what I mean? So yeah.
Okay.
It's like if the feds got you and they question you about some shit you did. They if I lived and I learned. We went through things,
Yeah.
came out on.
Okay. Okay, so has KK the Beast ever had a threesome before?
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
Okay. As a matter of fact, you ain't never answered that. You ever had one before?
Yes, sir. It happened in Orlando the first time. Orlando. I was young though. I was like 21, bro. I felt like I should have been younger.
Bro, I got the scratch out paper wherever you ready. Shout out to my brother.
Yeah. So make sure I don't come back on the question.
Yeah, right.
Okay, have you ever convinced a girl to get an abortion before?
Convinced the girl to get an abortion?
Yeah.
I got into that situation.
So you like KK the Beast love the kids?
Yeah. Yeah, I love the kids though, you know what I'm saying? I try not to make mistakes and you know what I mean, but I know things happen, but I ain't never got in that situation.
Okay.
I ain't never got in that situation.
What about you, Triple O? The real one, Triple O. You ever convinced a girl to get an abortion?
I give people free will. I ain't trying to miss them do nothing.
But
So play this
I
shit.
done had girls who, I done had a female that got an abortion. I don't want to say girl, like I'm just out here killing baby, because I'm not.
But she made that decision.
Yeah,
I
I
can't
tell her,
agree, man.
like I told my baby mama, I'm like, when she told me she was first pregnant, I said, hey, whatever decision you choose, I'm wrong with. She ran with the decision, you know, and the other one did not run with the decision. So, you know, I sat there in the abortion clinic with her, real shit. Take the shit with her.
Okay, what's the best game you've been given about music?
The best game I've been giving about music. Of course, get your business together. You know, that's the best game I got. You know what I'm saying? And can't trust motherfuckers, man. Keep your eyes open. It's a lot of snake, slime ass, lame ass, cornball ass, backdoor ass, trying to get a fucking opportunity ass, you wanna get your clout, all type of dumb ass shit going on. So
Don't
you gotta
forget
keep
weird
your-
ass niggas.
Weird ass niggas, weird ass bitches. It's just a whole bunch of shit going on. So you just gotta keep your eyes open. But the best, get your business together. That's the best advice I got.
It sounds like you want to slap the shit out of them with some powder on your hand or
Oh,
something.
you gotta do that to a lot of motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers, man.
Okay, so what's some of the best games you been given about females?
The best game I've been given about females, man. Lord. At first, man, you know, you can't trust them. That's at first, you know what I'm saying? Growing up, I was learning not to trust them. But then, you gotta learn them. You know what I'm saying? You gotta learn them, you gotta know what you got going on. And a woman to tell you what she got going on when you first meet her, what she got going on, everything going on. So, you know what I mean? You gotta keep your eyes open. You feel what I'm saying? So, just choose wisely, man. Keep your eyes open and choose wisely. Yeah.
Okay, so what's like your process for like writing music? Like you gotta get something to smoke, you gotta do edibles, or like what's your
I like to
process?
roll up something, a bottle. I mean, that's really to it. A bottle, of course, and some grain. Just gas. That'll be my setup. Do a little so.
Alright, okay, have you ever got in a fight with a female before?
A fight with a female? No.
No.
No. But I choked one before.
Hey, that's not funny. Hey.
That's funny, huh? What you talking about?
Choked one before. but-
I just thought about Dr. Dre fast as hell when he said that, boy.
Okay, how has the pandemic affected you in any kind of way, like whether you working or the show?
No, actually. No, that's when really, like you said, the media been popped off since the pandemic. Like, we really got busy. You know what I'm saying? Shit, we let it know.
People want to see some shit. Niggas at the house.
Okay, so what are your goals for like for this year, like with your music, like what you want to accomplish?
I just want more people, man. More people that just know what's going on with it. You know what I mean? That's why I got the TV show, just to put it on the platform. You know what I mean? So, you know, thousands of people can continue to see it. That's it.
Okay. So have you ever been like ever robbed or scammed?
Like, what type of question?
They weird.
But you know what's crazy? I mean, yeah, I've been scammed before. You know, I think the best finesses got scammed before. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I definitely got that.
They made them turn to scammers.
Yeah, and I turned into one after I got scammed. I turned into one.
Okay.
So you got robbed and scammed.
So what keeps you motivated to do music?
Oh man, motivated to do music, man. To be honest with you, this is my passion. Like, man, this in my blood. You know what I mean? Then I look at my son, of course. You feel me? I want to get him out of the situation and just have him see a better life. So, just want to keep pushing. Hopefully, we get that lottery ticket, man. We get right.
Okay, so you only got one son?
Yeah.
So in the future, do you want more kids?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so you ain't gotta be. So you believe in being with like one female?
Yeah. What you mean? Like, yeah, that's how.
I mean, cause some people don't feel like it's natural to be with just one woman. You get what I'm saying?
Like in Africa and shit, like they be having
Like
different
me.
wives.
You know what I'm saying? I just want to have 3 women that get along with each other, and we just be one big old family.
I think that's the
And
way
I
to
take
go.
and I take care of everybody, and they take care of me.
Cause I feel like, you know, you got to get to a point in truth, cause it's kind of a waste of time to invest in somebody. You get what I'm saying? And be like, I'm only fucking with you, knowing you a dick slanger for real. So just tell the truth. You get what I'm saying? And it ain't gonna cost you that much money. I put it like this.
I look at it like this: Hugh Hefner, he had 3 chicks, and nobody look at him fucked up. Rest in peace, Hugh Hefner, because I ain't snitching on him, but that's what happened. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, we're gonna jump around again. Okay, so I guess this go for both of y'all. Okay, so if you came home, right, and your son was in the dress, right?
It don't go for me. I don't have a son.
Well, you gonna have kids.
I have a daughter.
You don't want to answer, but that's cool. So,
Go ahead. You can finish your story.
so how would you respond to that? Like dealing with somebody who, I guess, like not, I don't know, they just trying, kids just doing some weird shit. Like, how should a parent respond? Like, should it be like punishment or just like sit down to be like, hey, you know, you're not supposed to be doing this type of thing?
Punishment? You can't say that around the LGBT community. Punishment? Punishment for putting on a dress, he's expressing this for how he feels. And then what they gonna say? That's the right way to answer the question.
Hey, listen, check
You
this out.
put shit in his head.
I'm just talking.
It's really all about the age of your child. To be honest with you, you feel me? How you can.
Yeah, what age are we talking about?
You know what I'm saying? You got
Elementary school.
elementary school.
Yeah. So that's 5 to 10, right? Yeah, 5 to
He
10.
definitely.
You got my stuff.
You definitely know that you gotta talk. Then there ain't no punishment. It's talking and sitting down, know what the fuck going on. But my son never got that. You know what I mean? But if your son or anybody child, if you've gone to that, you just gotta talk and just sit down and deep the conversation with your child. You feel me?
Okay, so another scenario since you want to add this shit. So you want to add age, both of you was 17.
Oh, man.
Both of y'all, what happened?
See, grow the hell.
I
You
say,
just come home, he was like, yo dad, it's not your dad. no more.
By 17, you already know that's what that was back in the day, man. 17, you ain't
Right.
like that, so.
this is my answer. Okay. I don't have any biological kids, right? Got like a daughter, but not biological. But
We ain't asked y'all that, man.
I know that, nigga. I'm just laying it out. Okay. So if I had a son and I came home, it would more be like I would have to tell him, if you gay, you gonna be gay, but around me, nigga, you gonna be a man. So don't bring that cross dressing shit. So I mean, if you do want to fuck with niggas, like you can't. If somebody's brain is wired like that, they gonna want to fuck with niggas. So just be a man around me. Don't bring your boyfriend around me. That's just how I feel. But you conduct yourself like a man in my
Dad
presence.
house, dad rules.
Yeah, but that's pretty much what I would say. But if you're gonna be gay, you're gonna be.
Oh man. LGBT community's not gonna like that.
Okay. So have you ever okay, because sometimes you could date females who like I guess it's more like they bring you down. So have you ever dated a female that's kind of like even motivated you even more to like your craft or whatever?
Yeah, there's a female that's motivational that push me to where I need to be. So
Okay. Okay, if you catch jumping around. Okay, so if you catch this for both of you, okay, if you catch somebody, it could be a friend or a female. Like if you catch somebody lying to you, should you like play it off like you don't even know, or just like address it right then?
it depends on the situation, what you got going on. Some situations don't need your energy, so it depends on what's going on.
Okay. So what are your thoughts on like have you seen what Ja Rule was doing like commercials and
I seen that it was looking crazy though, like it was some
Yeah.
tap dance kind of shit?
yeah,
Niggas
something
got
like
those
it
chickens.
was playing or something. That's serious or something? That was serious.
No,
he
real
done
commercial,
It's a real
yeah.
commercial.
But that John looked retarded. He should that looked retarded.
Yeah, like he was doing too much. I guess so.
I thought it was a joke. I thought he was doing a joke. Yeah, I know that's not real. Can't be real. So he gotta know that's a joke. That's a joke.
Yeah.
That shit looked like a joke.
But like some people they'll do stuff like that because it's
Yeah,
gonna boost their rating.
yeah, I think that's what he probably did anyway, just to get somebody to talk about him. You know, it's sad, but
That's the word coming to on Instagram and media and shit.
it looked like a joke.
I'm trying to go viral.
Shit retarded.
Oh, his ass went viral, all right.
Okay.
Retarded. What's that?
Okay. Matter of fact, when you doing a show, right? Like, how do you like go about getting sponsors if you trying to do a show or whatever? Like, how do you go about getting sponsors?
Event sponsors or the TV show sponsors for you?
Both. It can be both.
I mean, I just reach out. I just, the TV sponsors, I just reach out to whoever got their business going on and what they got going on, see if they need some help and see if they need their business exposed and pushed, you feel me? And sponsors with events or whatever like that, I just invite them out, you know what I mean? Because I like to have everybody, have their business out and show love. So, you know what I mean? Any business that's out there, fuck with Squad Life, we definitely trying to push brands and shit, If you, if you cook, if you do clothes, you got clothing line, you got shoes, you got makeup, you got anything, we trying to push it, you know what I mean? So, shout out to all my sponsors. Shout out to my sponsor too, VA Premier, New 106. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so after back it up, what's gonna be like the next the project you doing? Like how long you plan on pushing back it up before you drop another video?
Before I drop another video, I'm gonna drop another video in probably about another month or so. That's active right now. But I'm gonna let them eat this up right quick. And I'm still focused on this TV show as well. So I'm kind of just merging everything together. You feel what I'm saying? So Summer Rain just dropped too. You know what I mean? My mixtape. You feel what I'm saying? Go get Summer Rain on that pill. You feel me? So you just let them eat up right now.
Okay, so are you more comfortable doing your show in the booth?
You said, am I comfortable doing the show or in the book?
Like, which one you enjoying the most?
Like
Like,
TV show or being in the studio?
yeah.
Oh man. I don't know if I can answer that.
That's a
Jay.
good question, though.
Yeah, man. Squad Life is my child. You feel me? I breathe, eat, sleep Squad Life. You feel me? And music is my passion. So shit, man, that's why I got it all together and merged together for real. You know what I'm saying? That's why I push my music on the TV show. Like they both my babies. You know what I'm saying? My life. So.
Yeah. See, you said you only got one kid, right? So that's like picking your favorite with two. But
Yeah, I can't do that.
yeah, but I mean, you can though for real. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I can't.
You know
do
the
that.
fuck you can.
I can't do that.
You can. You
can, but you know what I'm saying?
Don't tell me something. My favorite song. He's my favorite. See my favorite one. Don't tell you about it.
Yeah, because you probably gonna have that child that act just like you, do what you do what you say. Like he look at you like king for real. Then you have that other child just doing what the fuck he want to do. So, you know what I'm saying? Of course, the one want to be like you. That's gonna be your favorite, but you're not gonna say that. You get what I'm saying?
Doing the one, the other one doing the fuck what
He wanna do.
The fuck he doing?
Getting in trouble and, fucking up. You gotta leave work and shit like that. Yeah, so, like, matter of fact, when you was growing up, like, was you one of them kids that was like, you was hell? Like, your dad ever came to school and, like, whooped you and
My
shit
dad
like
went
that?
around. My dad was in Virginia. I was out here in Atlanta, So I was on the east side. I was in my mama. My stepdad just came in the picture in 5th grade. It was hell.
You like, fuck that nigga, huh?
Yeah, I ain't respect
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
Me and him just, well, he died, rest in peace. We just got cool when I got my son like 5 years ago. When I got older. I started, and he ain't got no children.
Right.
You feel me? So he ain't really know how to raise me or whatever like that, but I was bad. I was off the chain. You feel me? I was in and out of juvenile. I was in the street 14, 13, 15, you feel me? So I had to learn on my own. But shit, I was hell. So I'm trying to get my son out to be here. I'm on his ass. That's just a blessing.
Okay, well, I guess, I don't know, man. So, I guess in the industry, like, what are some artists that you really want to work with or you have worked with?
In the industry, independent. 'Cause I ain't
What's
working
up?
in the industry.
Okay.
Who I want to or whoever I have already or
Yeah, who do you want to work with?
who I want to work with in the industry. I mean, I want Lil Baby. You know what I mean? Who else, man? Shit. 'Cause I don't really fuck with too many of these artists for real. To be honest with you.
Why you?
Cardi B, you know what I mean? Some shit like that, different.
So you feel like if an artist trying to connect with you, you will feel like he's trying to ride your wave mostly?
I mean, no, not necessarily. It just, you know what I mean? It just depends on what's going on. You know what I'm saying? It depends on what's going on.
You know, these cats is weird.
Yeah, just a lot of weird stuff. You just keep your eyes open. You feel me? But I wouldn't just say that off the rip. Nah, you know what I mean? Because I'm very humble. You feel me? So I ain't gonna do it like that. But you just gotta keep your eyes open.
Right.
See what a nigga attention is.
Okay, so so has any labels approached you since you've been doing music?
Shout out to Break 'em Off. I mean, shout out to Break 'em Off records. Shout out to Money Making Records. Them are just the people that just reached out. It's just, I'm fucking with them, but I ain't never really finalized and signed nothing like that. You know what I mean? Because I knew a lot of folks that already did it before me. You feel me saying? So, I just like to stay back and just keep my eyes open, keep everything fresh, independent, man. You know what I mean? I wanted to
Give
just
me
come.
all my money.
Yeah, I just wanted to be perfect. You feel me? So, holding back, I'm just chilling.
Okay, so you would sign with a major, just like the paperwork got to be right.
I think I may stay independent, to be honest. You know what I mean? And the major, they definitely have to be talking paper for real. You definitely got to be right. But I think I'm gonna go independent because that's all your money. 100% is all you.
I own it.
Well, I'll be looking at it too, like the record companies, they get you into like bigger venues and they do like a lot of promotion on you because like
Indies get popping too, like QC. And goddamn, what's another? I missed a couple of independent artists, independent labels.
This shit ain't 2,000
You know what
no
I'm saying? Yeah, there's a bunch of independent labels going crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, you can go crazy on Spotify. You feel me? And motherfucker know you.
Independent. You can go number one on the Billboard and be independent.
you gotta have money to do it though. You gotta have that promotion money. And that's
You know,
what-
Lil Nas X bought that Old Town Road beat for like $29. Him just posting that shit every night, every day, on all the social media platforms. So somebody picked his ass.
That's rare though, man. That's rare. That's like a 1 in 20 million or something. Like, you don't always work out like that. So
But grind though. If he wouldn't know sit there and grind, I don't know if he got help from the other community. Once he came out and said, but it was grind though.
okay. I guess we talked about this earlier. So have you ever been like spitting game to a girl, right, and a nigga come up like blocking your shit, like you talking to a girl and the nigga just walk up and like, hey, how you doing, man? Anybody ever like cock block you like that before? And like how you would handle?
Not recently, because as a grown person, but you know, as a child, you know, coming up, you know, in school, you know, lame ass nigga do that or something like that. I think I done did that a couple times. You know what I'm saying?
Pull a day
Growing
on
up.
nigga. Don't talk to him.
I hope he don't get it. You know what I'm saying? But now, growing up, you know, don't nobody do that. You feel me? Grown man should stay in the grown, you know, stay in the place. You feel me?
Should nobody do that?
Should nobody do that?
Grown
man. If you're a grown man, you shouldn't be doing no shit like that.
That's a lot of niggas be blocking that shit. That shit won't never die. Everybody want what you got. You know
Now
what I'm
it's
saying?
just different ways of blocking now. You know, they find different ways. A lot of bitch ass niggas be pillow talking. That's the worst.
Oh my god, the worst
Let's
thing
talk
in the
about
world.
that.
I
Let's talk
hate a
about that.
pillow talking ass bitch.
And then bitches don't even fuck with them.
I mean,
But
I just don't.
after they
understand,
pillow talking,
like,
they just gonna get some pussy.
why did you put another nigga or just talk or have another nigga name in your mouth for some pussy or anything that you trying to do? Like, that's just so sucker to me. Like, you not player enough. Like, whatever you can do regularly can't happen. You need help. You need, you know what I'm saying? And that's just lame as fuck to me. That shit boost crazy.
See, pillow talking, I don't think you talking about like dudes who just be like, I just saying they fuck a girl, like, you know, speaking about sexual stuff. So pillow talking.
Pillow talking is just like this. Gossiping to a bitch.
Right.
Gossiping to
Calling the bitch, he may call my ex or something, he may call somebody, hey man, you know that nigga was lame as hell anyway.
You know he
Why
fuck with
you
such and
fuck
such.
with that nigga?
Why you fuck with
Man,
him?
you know you too beautiful. You know, listen man, leave that nigga that
And you was fucking with such and such anyway.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Lame ass
Lame
nigga.
man.
I wish one of you niggas would call in so we can tell you how lame you is.
You know what's crazy? It be the close niggas. It be niggas you really know, man.
Oh, yeah.
It be
Cause
niggas-
there be certain shit
I already
that on
know,
your
I
bitch
just
would
really be
go.
wanting certain. I just really be wanting to know, but man, it be niggas close to you. For real. It be niggas close.
Ain't
to
it
you.
always how it be?
Yeah, that's how it
So if a nigga close to you do that, like the relationship, like you be like, I can't fuck with the nigga. He just be like, he just do whole shit, but we still cool.
Hell no, I can't be
Nah,
cool
they
with no
can't
hoe
be
ass
cool with
nigga.
no head nigga.
The
Can't
fuck?
be cool with no
Get
pillow
your hoe
talking
ass
nigga.
on.
Hell no. You know, but a lot of niggas, you know, the female gotta really expose that pillow talking ass nigga, because that nigga could be right around you, talking around you, and kicking it around you. He ain't
You
gonna
gonna look
say
at that nigga like the best
You know what I'm saying?
friend.
So the real female gotta stand up and be like, man, look at this lame ass nigga. Thought he cool. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that's how that goes.
Yeah, that's them.
Fuck pillow talking ass.
Okay, turn that shit off. Okay.
Studio with
Okay, what would you say like your best performance, like in the past, I guess the past year, like what was your best performance?
in the past year. I just came home last year in October. I don't even think a nigga went nowhere. I had a walk him home party. But from that and then shit, I've been working. So I ain't really, you know what I mean? Not no last year, but I know the best one, DJ Ace and Smokehouse did a concert last year. I think it was in March before I went in. And that shit
DJ
was
812,
crazy.
Southside.
Yeah, DJ
That's
Ace.
that nigga.
and,
Shout out DJ 8.
my dog, what I just said his name, fuck, Smokehouse, my dog Smokehouse, man, you know what I'm saying, Smokehouse and DJ Ace had a concert, that shit was crazy last year, you know what I mean, that was one of my best performances.
Okay.
Was that.
Niggas don't even know DJ 8 goddamn spin the record. Gucci goddamn back in the day.
For sure, that's
Okay.
Shit.
Okay, so what was your like worst performance, like where you might have forgot your lyrics or you failed or something?
I had a lot of those, you know what I'm saying, coming up, doing this open mic shit, you feel what I'm saying? I have a lot of those, you know, live and learn, you know, how to perform and the mic low, how to talk loud, how to really remember your lyrics. Yep, I done forgot a couple lyrics, couple shows, so, you know, that happens.
That's the best.
So I had a lot of those, had a lot of worse shows, you feel me? That will make you to be the best.
Okay, so have you ever performed like out of state?
Perform in Florida.
And which okay, what state would you say like give you like the most love outside of Atlanta?
I performed in Virginia, Florida. I ain't performed too much South Carolina, but the ones that I did perform, man, I'm gonna say, to be honest with you, I ain't gonna lie, Florida was crazy. Florida was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Orlando, that was crazy. That was a couple years ago. Florida was crazy.
So okay, was it like the energy or was it just
The
like?
energy, that whole vibe was just different. I mean, it had a lot of energy.
Okay, so do you see yourself like moving out of Atlanta? Like
Never.
never?
Unless it's about, unless it's about a life change. Shit, why can't I change my life here? So this is Atlanta, so you know what I mean.
This is the mecca of black entertainment, arts.
But you know, like
business.
if you wherever you have your grind at, it's like people are gonna hate you the most because they gonna see you rise above what they got going. And it's like once you get on, you can't fuck with everybody. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's why you be seeing like a lot of artists who be successful, they be getting shot at and all that kind of shit. The police be fucking with them. So if it got to that point, like, what was just so much drama, and you
I
was
have
like,
to move. You talking about if I make it and move out? Yeah, I'm definitely moving to Miami or something. Definitely ain't gonna stay out here.
yeah.
But I'm gonna fuck around and get a little condo in Buckhead or something too now. You know what I'm saying?
Man, motherfucker, you know where you at? You can go to Marietta,
Yeah,
anywhere.
Buckhead, I'm gonna be somewhere ducked off on Cascade.
These niggas ain't got no money. They can't be where you at.
Right, for real. Them niggas that be shooting, they be in the hood. You know what I'm saying? So niggas be, doing their soldier boy shit.
By the time you make some affluent, all these key cards and key codes and all this shit, man, niggas arrested your ass.
I ain't with all that.
Them fuckers gonna be like, hey, such stuff from the hood, baby, out here. You try to run past security. You need a card to get on the elevator, man. You feel?
Okay, so how would you describe your aura? Like, are you more like a party rapper? You feel like you're a pretty boy, like you're a street nigga. Like, what's like
I
your
really put
aura?
myself in no subject, but I make music for they can feel me. You know what I'm saying? And recently, just been for the females too. You know what I mean? Because that's what they gonna grab to your music and really gonna show the love. So that's what I just been feeling like. My vibe just been dancing and getting right. So it's really about my vibe. You know what I'm saying? But I'm everywhere with it.
Shit gonna pay for your shit too.
Yeah, they gonna pay. They gonna do everything. They gonna support. They gonna push. They gonna do everything for you.
These niggas gonna bootleg that shit.
Okay, well, okay, so I guess what's been like, I guess I don't know, have you ever been approached with like a big check to like do anything, like a performance or like a big brand coming to you, like?
No, not yet. We looking for Slim Jim to do something. We about to work on some Slim Jim shit. Trying to get some big endorsements, and you know what I mean? We trying to get on some big shit right now as we speak. You know what I mean? So hopefully in a couple months, less than that, that'll pop off. Lovely. Because we love Slim Jim, so we gotta get it out there.
Okay. So what does a person gotta do if they wanna get on the Squad Life show?
Hey man, just holler at me, inbox me. You know what I'm saying? We can work it out. You know what I mean? Just holler at me, inbox me. That's it. Easy is 1, 2, 3.
As a matter of fact, call out your handles so they can know what
Holler at me on IG, of course, man. KK the Beast 1. 106 and Park ATL on IG. Tay Squad on Facebook. You feel what I'm saying? You should just inbox me everywhere and get you right. That's all you gotta do.
Okay, so yeah, are you much? Do you freestyle anything, or you?
Yeah, I freestyle. That's what I grew up doing.
Okay. That's what so.
You said it like you about to say. You said it like you about to put on a beat or something.
It depends. Put on a beat or something. I'm a little tired. Something I kick something. It depends on what you got. You got a beat or something. You want me to do acapella?
Yeah, acapella.
Oh man,
They gonna fuck up the show.
You can't give me beat.
You can't give me so I can get in my vibe and say some shit. But
You wanna play off the mic if I give him a beat?
It'll play.
yeah, no beat, man.
You got an ox chord or something like that?
I didn't know he was gonna say a beat. I thought he was just going.
Oh, you thought he was gonna go off the dome?
Go off the top.
Yeah, I don't be want to fuck up the show. You know, YouTube be with all this shit on.
You thought he was gonna pull some? You thought he was gonna pull the New York shit? Here, son, let's go.
You never know.
I say a little 8 bar, 9 bar, something. That's what you want me to do.
I mean, are you in the mood? You know what I'm saying?
Shit, I give him something. You ready now?
Whenever you feel. You feel it now, or you need some time?
Nah, I say, I walked up in Jackson State Prison. Little nigga, hope you listen. All the love, all the clubs, all the hoes, all the money, man, that shit that be missing. Young nigga get extorted, and he got extorted, he just turned 40. By a nigga turned 18 in August, man, he so brazen, he just 730. Listen, I remember sending C money, but now I'm at the place they send it in. Woke up with visions with prisons in. Squawking on stomach, I entered in. Chilling with Bennett, he indigent. He got about 2-3 life sentences. He cool, you won't know till he mention it, or you disrespect a nigga intelligence. I got my wristband, now we out. I heard they locked down up in E-House. It's 1,000 gang members, I hope that you with it. They all screaming, welcome to B-House. B63, that's the cell block of young nigga a B. Every day it be 400 degrees. The bang in the room, you can come as you please. Now listen to me. That's all I'm gonna give you.
Oh, he said he ain't. Okay. You just surprised me. Just surprised me, bro. He said you
I
can
done heard-
freestyle already? Okay.
I done heard you flow before, like,
I got some for your ass.
I done heard you on that chill vibe, then you be like, well, I finna fuck these niggas up with these lyrics type of shit. So,
Yeah.
alright.
Yeah.
So, yeah, maybe we can collab with something, you never know.
That's work. That's all good. That work.
I guess we gonna get into back it up. Go ahead and introduce the song.
Hey man, this is Back It Up, you feel me? The official video out right now, directed by High Def. Go get that behind the scenes by Making Moves. Go ahead, run them numbers up, man.